welcome back. It's Tuesday, and that means Matter of Finance. Brian Thompson of Thompson-Hamel LLC joins us now. Brian, good morning. Hey.
Good morning, Katie.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm great. So what do you think we should talk about today?
Well, I'm thinking, right now there's a lot of college graduations happening. A lot of people are entering the workforce.
They sure are.
People like yourself are young into your career.
Yep.
But you got to think about your future.
I do.
So,
my parents always tell me that.
They do?
Yes.
Well, we can work on that this morning.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's try. So what does the future, after you become a famous, TV anchor,
right.
You've had this great career and you retire, what's that going to look like for you?
So, what do I want to do in my retirement?
Yeah.
I want to do big things.
Okay.
Well, mainly I definitely want to own a house on Cape Cod. Love Cape Cod. I've always gone there. I want to travel all over the place.
Sounds like fun.
If my career as a television news, if my, big career doesn't take me to places like Nashville, Chicago, other countries like Austria. I don't know. I have this fantasy about Austria being amazing. I want to go all those places.
All right. So we got we've got to save up some money.
We really do.
Got to get started.
Yeah. How do we do that?
All right. So first, we'd probably look at right here your employer. Gray Televisions. So you probably have a 401k plan here, and first thing you want to be doing is taking part of that plan. Okay. And they probably have an employer match. So you want to be able to take advantage of that. That's some free money that your employer is going to give to you to help out towards your retirement. Okay, so let's kind of put that in perspective on how much could that be. So just in general, I'm going to go and say, let's say someone listening makes somewhere around $30,000 a year annually. And then a lot of people that we meet with say, hey, it's, I don't have time, or I don't have enough money, I can't spare with putting money away. And you've got some big plans, so we've got to put a decent amount of money away, right?
Right.
So if we were to say, if someone was paid around $30,000 a year and they got paid bi-weekly and then they did 3% of their wages, that's about $35 a pay period putting away in retirement.
Okay.
So it's doable, right? About $35 off their paycheck going into retirement. And then if their employer matches that, that's another $35, right?
Right.
That's $70 going in every pay period into
so
retirement.
that's good.
Yeah, so throughout the year, it'd be like around $1,800 for the year that you'd put away.
Gotcha.
Okay, but then that still seems like, well, $1,800 probably is going to get me maybe to Nashville and back, but it's not going to get me to Austria.
Right.
So
how am I going to live the Von Trapp life?
That's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to invest that money into the market. Okay, and we're hoping we're going to get a good return.
Okay.
And let's just say we average 8% a year over your long career. Which you've got a long time to work. So let's just say you're in your 60s now. If it performed like that, that could be about $500,000 sitting there waiting for you in retirement.
Wow.
Just by doing that and not making any changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's great. It can really add up. So another thing though is I meet with a lot of people that say, okay, I can do 3%, but what if I wanted to do a little bit more? Okay. What do we do with that? So with the money that you put into your retirement plan here at work, that all goes out pre-tax. So you haven't paid any tax on that money. So that $500,000 that we just got for you, you got to pay tax on all of that when you take it out in retirement. Yeah, so that might cut into a little bit of this, maybe you have to come back from Austria a little early.
Maybe a couple days early.
Right, maybe a couple days. So what we also do with people is say, hey, we can do a little more. Well, then we recommend they start a Roth account. And someone like yourself, like you're like 25.
Right.
So starting a Roth account would be really important for someone like you. And what that does is you put money in, it's already been taxed.
Okay.
So the money that goes in and the money that it makes is all tax-free in retirement. So let's say we've got 2 buckets of money for you. You've got money that you earned from your employer and you got $500,000, and you've also put this Roth together and you got $500,000. That's $500,000 of tax-free money. That's your $500,000 right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this really is super important for me to start thinking about now and just start planning for it.
So we see that all the time, and we work with a lot of age ranges, and we see people that are getting close to retirement, and a lot of times it's just simple decisions like this, and your early 20s making and saying, I'm going to set a little bit of money aside. And I'm thinking about a lot of the college kids that are saying, I'm just signing up for a new job, and people say, well, I don't really understand this plan, and I don't understand, so I'm not going to do it.
Right.
And that's where you need to talk to someone. Most plans have an advisor, or they can find an advisor like myself and talk to them and say, what's it mean to me, and what do I need to put money away? And it's hard to conceptualize, 30, 40 years from now, how much money you're going to need to do all these plans.
Well, my dad is going to be so thrilled that we had this conversation. I can't wait to tell him. So
Good. All right. Sounds great.
All right. Thanks so much,
I'm going to help
Brian.
you out.
All right. We'll be right back.